Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. We're back again to make another video on one of our favorite cryptocurrency, Solana. And this is big because Solana has been breaking ground once again. Solana has broke $213. Now this is new price discovery area for Solana because the last time Solana was anywhere close to this price, this was in September. And at that time, Solana was around $211 or $212. But $213 and what, 78 cents? That's really remarkable. That's getting close to $215, eventually $225. So that's why I'm going to be doing a price analysis, a price prediction. But we're also going to be going through the monthly community updates. And this was the updates from September. Now this is quite exciting because there's lots of things to go through. So it does seem like there's always something exciting to talk about in the Solana ecosystem. More than 1,000 Solana validators. Breakpoint is a month away. Degen Apes Academy voted for Student Council and they launched a DAO. That is a decentralized autonomous organization. Hedgehogs becomes the first prediction market on Solana. And Orca at an $18 million funding round. That's quite incredible. So we've got lots to go through. But one of the first things I'd like to go through is that Solana now has over 500, well actually 500 exactly, apps, dApps, DeFi project, DEXs, exchanges, explorers, games, lots of different apps in the ecosystem, but it's now at 500. I remember one of my earlier videos in Solana, it was somewhere around 300. And this was just a matter of a few months ago, 2-3 months ago. And now it's currently sitting at 500. And they've gone through a website update as well, which is really amazing because it's more simplistic. It's nicer to understand. It's easier to understand. It's brilliant. Now, right now, the price of Solana is $192. But like I said, last 24 hours, it was above $213, and that's less than 24 hours. So do not panic that the price is going down. This always happens. After all, this is a crypto with 300 million in circulating supply. That is a very, very large supply of tokens. The price should not be $193. I can guarantee you that. With this much supply of tokens, this token should not be $193. But the reason why it is because it's got such a strong community of apps and dApps, NFT, DeFi projects, DEXs, the list goes on. It's endless. Thousands have already joined Ignition, the latest Solana hackathon with millions in prize and seed funding. Since the last update, there's been some major news due to the popular demand. The hackathon has been extended. Projects are now due by October 15th, which is already left. We're currently in October the 23rd. So they wanted to remind people that if you submit a project before the 15th of October, you'll get an exclusive NFT later. But that time has passed, sadly. The Solana community has been celebrating all month long. And this is brilliant because hackathon raise a lot of attention. They're good for a lot of different reasons. I can't even go into detail, but possibly in another video. Now, additionally, more than 1,000 Solana validators. The Solana ecosystem is growing strong. Absolutely. That is understatement of the year. That's for damn sure. So the Solana mainnet beta now has more than 1,000 validators. They have spread around 111 cities and 28 countries around the world. Incredible. There's news on Wormhole that has announced an NFT bridge. Now you can send your favorite NFTs from CryptoPunks to Degen Apes cross-chain. Big news once again. And Phantom. News on Phantom that's hit over 500,000+ users. Phantom, the friendly and easy Solana wallet, has now over 500,000 active users. Well, 520,000 weekly active users. That's weekly active users. That's incredible. As Mike Dudas of the blog points out, MetaMask has 10 million monthly active users. Just saying. So Solana wallet has in 500,000. This is brilliant and this is really extraordinary. Now I'm actually thinking of making a video on Phantom because I'd like to learn more about it. For one, it's in the Solana system, and anything in the Solana ecosystem I think it's worth learning about. Even if you think it's pointless, I still think it's worth learning about, so I'm going to check it out. And I've heard of Everstake before. Now, additional news, Degen Apes Academy. They vote for a student council, they launch a DAO. The votes are in, class announced session. The Degenerated Ape Academy officially launched their DAO. An inaugural member of their student council, they announced that they are minting NFGTs, non-fungible governance token, for every member of the DAO that allows an on-chain voting for any issue that are brought up. And the brilliant news continue. Hedgehog becomes the first predictionable market on Solana. Work with a user-friendly Solana DEX raised 18 million from numerous investors. These include Polychain, Placeholder, and 3 Hours as principal investors, and additional support from Jump Capital, D Finance, Z Prime, Coinbase Ventures, Solana Capital, and a number of angel investors. Brilliant. Now, just as promised, rightfully so, we have to do our price prediction. At the moment, it seems like even just in this short time space that we've been making this video, the price have actually shot back up to $195 exactly. So we want to talk about the growth that it's been on to achieve $213. Is it was it helped because Bitcoin achieved like 66 grand and the entire crypto market was just doing really good for the last week? Now, I do think there's a lot of things that are contributing to these factors, but overall, you cannot deny that there's been an abundance of value that's been driving the price up, especially recently. And this is just around since the 8th of September. But even before that, the price was always on an upward trajectory, because it's like I said in previous videos, ever since the 15th of September, the price was at around $44. It's just skyrocketed since then. But since its all-time high back in September the 9th, it's had its ups and downs for sure, but overall, there's just a lot of volume in the market. Now, overall, these two purple trend lines, I drew these up just to show you the patterns that are occurring in the market. I also have my notes on the side, and these are things that I've talked about before, that the growth is strong, volume is here. Of course, volume is here. I mean, even since its all-time high, this was back in September. Yes, the price has fallen, but overall, the volume it stayed strong. And on the 2nd of October, it actually rose up to $175, and now it's back to $113 in the last 24 hours alone. It clearly has a market lead. Not just that, but it's comfortably at 6 in the world. Out of all cryptocurrency in the world, Solana currently sits at rank 6th in the world. It's also a dApp building platform. It's a dApp building platform, and dApp building platforms are doing extremely well right now, such as Avalanche, Cardano, Ethereum. But there is a Christmas bearish market on the approach, and that's simply because a lot of people will be investing less in the market. They'll be spending their money on other things, holidays, presents. So less money will be in the market, which means that the market will gradually lose volume. I'm expecting that still before Christmas. And I've been talking about this for the last month, 2 months. So you guys probably be tired of hearing this by now, but you still have to watch out for these swings in the market. Yes, for the last week, we've been doing great with Solana. We've been doing great with Bitcoin. Lots of positive things. But I say that in the last week because, funnily enough, on the 20th of October, Solana was still at $154. It's only recent, in the last 24 hours, that Solana has broke its all-time record, its all-time high. So it's a new price discovery area. That's good. Where are we going to go from now? Are we going to go higher? $215, $225. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I still think between $200 and $250 is still possible before the end of the year for Solana. Yes, there'll be less money in the market, But there'll be a lot of investors, hedge funds, businesses, individuals who will be investing in Solana and cryptocurrency market in general early before the start of next year, because they want to be early, they want to invest at the cheapest, and that's exactly what has occurred in the last 24 hours. Is that the price was at a really good place at $153 or $154. We're talking like $125. That is extremely low for Solana. We will drop this line in red so everyone understands that this line was extremely significant for where a lot of people bought. Because what we saw immediately is that the price actually shot back up towards the early parts of October. The price shot back up to $175. People invest when the price was cheap, and they sold when the price is high. But some people held on to their investments, and they're waiting until next year to gain even more profit. So that was my quick price analysis and price prediction for this video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe, leave a like. And of course, I will see you in my next video.